Hello, super investors. Today again we saw a fall in Brightcom Group share. It fell down by around 3% today also. Although market was up and even IT index was up. So what could be the reason? We will try to find out in this video. Also, I did not like one thing about the company's management. That also I'm going to highlight in this company, and you have to help me to understand whether my doubt or my dissatisfaction about the company management is right or wrong, because even you have a lot of knowledge about the share market. Whatever I observed, I always try to highlight. I never favor any company nor criticize any company. I just put up my observation, whatever is my finding, that is about the company. So you have to also comment and tell me whether my observation is right or wrong. A lot of people have not received the bonus yet. Today also I did not receive the bonus. If anyone got the bonus today, please comment so everyone will come to know that bonus has been received or not. But a lot of people are calling the company and they are saying that we were busy in preferential share allotment, and now they will credit the bonus shares soon. But that is also creating a lot of havoc among the investors, as bonus is not credited although the record date was 16th of March. Friends, today if you see the movement of BCG share, it went down to it it went down to 79 rupees and went up to 87 also, but later on it fell as low as 79 and gave closing of 80 rupees 50 paisa. And if you altogether add NSE and BSE, the 39 lakh shares were traded, so that means 80 rupees level looked quite attractive to a lot of investors, and the bulk buying was done as compared to yesterday. And if you see that one bulk deal was visible today, that was of 8,50,000 shares at the rate of 79. So at that rate one bulk took place, so that means 80 rupees level is quite attractive to the investors, and it is working as a strong support for the company. So let's see whether it breaks down and goes down below that, or it sustains that level. That will come to know in coming days. Friends, what I feel that bonus delay is one of the major reason that the investors are not happy with Brightcom Group. So company management should come forward and tell about it, explain about it, why delay is happening, and they should assure the investors that bonus will be received but to them, because that is creating quite panic among the investors. And the number two explanation is needed by the management about the promoter holding. Because friends, see, we know that Mr. Suresh Reddy's promoter holding is reduced from 9% to 0.86%. And although he bought four companies stake, he increased, like Shalini LLP and then Kalpana and other two companies. He bought that stake and intimated stock exchange also that on the 5th of April that he has bought the promoter, he has increased his stake in these companies, and now these companies will be part of promoter group. That is good thing, because and he also mentioned that this will be implemented from 31st of March. So he tried to manage the promoter holding as it is by doing this action. But my question and doubt is this, that you also need to understand and tell me if I am wrong, that as per SEBI rule 29/2, that promoter group, if they sell any shares, they have to intimate both exchanges about this action, that any shares are bought in bulk or sold in bulk by promoter group, they have to intimate as per this clause of 29/2 of SEBI rule. So my question is, when Mr. Reddy sold 8% shares in the market, maybe open market or maybe through bulk deal, why he did not intimate SEBI or NSE BSE about it? Because we see a lot of notifications we get about the promoter group acquisition or selling of other companies also we receive by notifications. So but we never got any notification from Brightcom Group about selling of Mr. Suresh Reddy's share in the open market. So does that mean that Mr. Reddy hid that information from the investors? That is my question. And if it is lawfully wrong, then whether SEBI will take action against the management of Brightcom Group regarding this hiding this information of selling the shares. Although he bought the stake in other four companies that he intimated, but he did not intimate about his selling of the shares in the open market. So that is one bad thing I observed about the Brightcom Group management, so not intimating about selling of shares in the open market or in bulk deal. So that creates little dissatisfaction in my mind, and that also maybe a lot of people have observed. The people who are in the market since long time, they must have observed this point that they did not intimate when they sold the shares, because promoter group has to intimate the exchanges if they sell shares in bulk in the open market. So that is one negative point I observed. Maybe I am wrong, you can correct me. But overall, if you see, they have maintained their promoter holding by this way or that way, but they have maintained, that is positive thing. Now quarter 4 result also, people are expecting to be lower than quarter 3 result. That is but obvious. It is the same history of Brightcom Group. Quarter 3 is always best, but generally what happens when quarter on quarter profit is lowered, so that impact we can see on the share for short term. So that anticipation also a lot of people must be having. So they are not, buying aggressively Brightcom Group share. So people who have a long term view, they can buy on dip, because as this rate is quite good. But if you are afraid, you can sell some quantity and book your profit. And if you are confident that everything is smooth, you can keep on adding on every dip, because from other angles, if you see, the company is debt free, company's pledging has reduced by 5%. So now very few shares, 5% shares are only pledged of the company. So overall, the fundamentals are good. It has come down to very good PE, and even the management, the press release and company's presentation was also excellent. So overall future is bright. But whatever I could observe that I did not like, I tried to tell you. So you can also comment and tell that whether this 29/2 section of SEBI, which says that they should intimate to SEBI or NSE BSE that Brightcom Group management did not do, although they sold their shares, that is wrong. Although they bought the other investor companies' stake and maintained their promoter holding, that is right. But this action, which I did not like, I was telling you, I wanted to tell you. But overall, now let's see quite quarter 4 result, how it will be. That also depends, and the next movement of the Brightcom Group or any positive news that may come from the company side. That also we can see in the coming days. But overall, if you see, for a few days, Brightcom Group share might go in consolidation, and the future movement, high or low, will depend on quarter 4 result also, or any new news also. What is your target in short term? What you feel, whether it will go to 70 or 110, that you please comment and tell. And let's see what happens tomorrow in Brightcom Group. Thank you, friends.